Tanya Sinibaldi and Vannessa Brewer are here today to talk about their showplace market in Alva and in Stillwater. Tanya and Vannessa, the floor is yours.
Hello everyone, we are blessed to be here and we appreciate you guys so much, and we just wanted to talk to you a little bit about where we came from, what we do. I mean, everybody knows us around here, but how we started and what we have downtown. Back then, we grew up with antiques. We grew up with, our father was into antiques, a big antique dealer on the side. He was preparing for his retirement. And so we grew up with antiques, appreciating the history. We were blessed to have our grandparents in town. We were blessed to have aunts and uncles in Alva. We love Alva. Growing up, it was just a beautiful town because we were just so spoiled having our whole family here. And so Alva means a lot to us. And so we started gathering. Actually, more like hoarding.
Use that word.
Hoarders.
It's not hoarding if it's cool stuff. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Collecting.
Collecting, yeah. There's lots of words for it, but and don't ask my husband what word it is, because don't
you don't
even
want to
go
hear
there.
that word.
So we'll go with Dad's words and say collecting, investing, because antiques are an investment. And so we started collecting, and my sister has been living in Houston for
30 years.
Yeah, no, that many years. And so her kids graduated, and so she wanted to come back to Alva and kind of be here, for the rest of her life and have fun and be near her sister again. And so we started talking about it, and everything just fell into place for us. We were so blessed. After we lost Dad, which that was a shock in itself, and we started, what are we going to do with everything? We treasure all this stuff. And so the downtown store where we're at, the old KFC building, came available, and so my husband and Tanya and I started talking, and everything just kept falling in place. Just that was available, and then just one thing right after another. So we decided to go together and open this store, have a unique store. We wanted to go into different things of celebrating history. We've got a memory wall in there of Alva memorabilia. People bring us Alva stuff all the time, and that wall is not for sale, but it's just memory lane. And so we opened the store together, and we've had a blast doing it.
It's been a lot of fun.
We've had so much fun, and it's been blessed. Of course, we have Pettit's House of Carpet still going strong, and we're just blessed to have downtown being alive, getting downtown coming back. Because when we were growing up, downtown was booming, and then it kind of died for a while. And now we're so excited to be a part of it. We work with all the other businesses. We're friends down there, and we have a lot of fun with Daisy Village and Jennifer next to us. And so we have a lot of fun working, and we want to grow downtown and get the college kids down there and just enjoy Alva, because Alva's got a beautiful square. Alva's got one of the best squares, because a lot of people in their towns have a main street and that's it, you just drive through. We've got such a beautiful square, and we want to get it to grow and things like that. So I'm doing all the talking. Come on, get up here, sister.
You did a fine job.
So that's where we're going with this. So to tell you just a little bit about, that's kind of our history of where we came from, growing up with it, and Dad's, collecting. I'm gonna have her talk a little bit about the repurposing, what we do with that, and we have just unique things. We do have in Stillwater Mall over there, because I am Stillwater, go Pokes. So that's my alumni. So I do have a lot of friends over there in Stillwater. So we have a little store over there in the mall over there. And it's going very well. All the college kids and everything's over there. They're having fun over there with our stuff because it's unique and it's different stuff. So, get your rear up here. And so she likes to repurpose a lot of stuff. I do, of course, my art, and sell things and go all over. And she does a lot of repurposing and jewelry. So tell them about.
Are you ready? Well, I'm trying, but you're keeping.
Go! I know.
So I'm her older sister, so I have to have my little notes, you know. But no, the downtown store is going to be something very unique. We have quite a few things down there, not only the fine antiques and collectibles, but like Vannessa said, we do a lot of repurposing. Our goal is to keep things out of the landfill. You know, there's a lot of things that you may see as a chest of drawers. I see as a bookshelf because 3 of the drawers are broken, or something like that. Right now, I'm really excited. Roxanne Clark, I don't know how many of y'all know her from the college. She does a lot with the early childhood development, doing drama play and things like that, teaching people how to set up their classrooms. Well, she came in and approached me about a project and said, I'd like to do some kitchen things for the kids, and I jumped all over it. That's not something that we could really sell per se in the store, but I wanted the experience to try to do that so we can help other people get the idea to go ahead and, you know, take those broken down pieces of furniture and make something else out of them. So it was so great because we started this project in the summer. Of course, a lot of teachers have to start things on their own and use their own budgets, unfortunately, here in Oklahoma. Texas wasn't quite like that, but I'm in Oklahoma now. So we had stripped all this down and we had made it, and some of the people at the college had seen how hard we had worked on it. And she ended up getting a very large grant to set up her school and to set up another classroom with some high-tech stuff so she can have the high-end, and also, you know, the smaller areas can do that. So I'm hoping to be able to work with her some more and maybe even go into her class, because to me, education is the key. Education in anything. Whatever you do, you've got to have education. So I'm hoping to go to her class and teach those teachers how to go ahead and repurpose things, because it's really not that hard. If I could do it, anybody could do it. So it's really not that hard. It's just time consuming, and you just have to kind of let yourself go and say, oh, I'm going to do this, and if it turns out, great. If it doesn't, oh, well, I'll do it again. You know, it's really not that big deal.
Paint hides a lot.
Paint is wonderful. Paint is very wonderful. Some other things that we're going to have, Vannessa had already alluded to jewelry. I do handcraft jewelry. I never make 2 pieces the same, so if you want that unique item, we'll have that as well. Nostalgic candy. We just spent a couple of hours on the internet this morning trying to figure out what all candies we wanted for Christmas, so we'll have that big thing coming.
We're bringing back the nostalgic. When I was a kid and going to junior high, I have memories of going into KFC and getting those sticks, you know, in those containers, you know, they're not suckers, but the candy sticks. And we have kids coming into our store every day after school with their $1. Of course, it was a quarter back then, but $1, and coming in and getting the old candy. And they'll remember that like I remember doing that. And that's kind of what we want to make, memories like that, because our childhood was fantastic here. You know, we had so much fun. And that's what we're making memories. The only problem is we were talking and Tanya goes, oh crap. And I said, what's wrong? She said, we're going to be the old lady in the antique store these kids remember. And I'm like, oh yeah, we are going to be the old ladies now.
So I just keep getting the hair color out, you know, and wearing kind of funky clothes, and maybe I'll be the weird old lady in the antique store. I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
That was funny though. Okay, the other thing we have are upcycled and repurposed things. We also do card making classes. So we are going to start doing, what's it called? Creative?
Stampin' Up.
Stampin' Up, that's it. Stamping Up, to teach people the art of real cards, not emails, not anything else. You want a real Christmas card, you want a real graduation card, and it's really not that hard either. So we're going to have classes on that hopefully coming up in November, hopefully October maybe.
Yeah.
What else? In the future, we want to bring some other educational opportunities to the community. I know my dad had done a class out at what is it called now?
Northwest Technology Center.
Northwest Technology. I've been gone for so long, I call things different things, and I've gotten in trouble, so I have to check my names with her. But he used to do an antiquing class out there. We're not there yet in our knowledge base, but he did leave wonderful notes and things like that. So we're hoping to do something like that maybe a little bit later.
You've just got to watch out for the repros, the reproductions. And that's the main thing, because people get, we'll tell you if something's a reproduction or not down at our store, because we're not going to sell you something that's not real. And I mean, we will sell you something that's not real, but
you'll know it.
You'll know it's not real.
You know
what I mean. But and also the fine antiques are not just to look at. I use them throughout my house, like the old candy copper pots. I use them to roll my towels up in my bathroom. You can just use this stuff. It was made to use, and back then that stuff was made a lot better than it is now, so it'll last forever. But we want people to use this stuff. And you'll notice if you come down to our store, in our bathroom, we've got an old Maytag washing machine, and we made it into our sink. It's actually the working tub, and it's really, really cool. And I have one in my laundry room. And so you see those things dumped in canyons and on the side of the road and everything like that.
If you do, let us know where they are.
Yeah, seriously, because we've sold a couple of them to do that. People do that with.
We're not too proud to dumpster dive, whatever it takes. If you throw it away, I'll go get it. So take a good look at the faces. If you see these faces out in your dumpsters, don't worry, we're okay.
Don't call the law.
Right? We're not homeless. We're just having fun. So
yeah. And if you guys want to get rid of anything, we have a lot of people calling us saying, I do not want this stuff, come get it, or do you want it, or things like that too. So, because we can always make things out of different stuff.
I will show you how to make something out of it, and you can keep it and use it for something else.
Yeah, Bill, come on, you can do that. He's all over that, I could tell.
Yeah. You notice I brought you some stuff that I didn't.
Yes, he did. And we love it. We love it. Like, we've made a flower arrangement out of one of those tins.
Really?
Out of a couple of them.
Yeah. And we just repurpose that stuff, and people love it.
Former life.
Yes, and that's okay. Former lives, former whatever, it's okay.
We understand that.
Yeah,
we know that very well.
Repurpose and give it to somebody else.
Does anybody have any questions or anything that?
Yes.
Just one word, turquoise.
Turquoise. That's our color.
Well,
Oh, you love that?
If it won't sell, paint it turquoise.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That
mine's
is true.
pink, so yeah.
That
I
is
gotta
true.
do pink and sparkly is if it's, yeah, anyway. You don't say that in front of me, and I guess.
You talk about the kids coming down after school for candy. Do you have the old candy counter where you see through glass where you can pick what you want? You get your little scoops and put it in the sack?
We do. We don't have the scoops because by law you have to different laws with now that the health department, they have to be wrapped, individually wrapped and stuff. So.
But we do have a big seed cabinet. Well,
I know, right?
Pretty.
You gotta have some way to spread germs around the building.
But yeah, we made it through all those germs growing up, so I don't know why these kids
Those
today
are called
can't make it.
immunity builders.
That's what we have instead of vaccinations.
It builds your immune system, right?
See, yeah.
Did someone-
Well, we do have a counter, an old counter, our case, a candy case from back in the
Yeah.
older days that we use, yeah.
It's a seed
I was
cabinet.
just wondering, how many of those little scooters you guys have?
We have 11.
11, you've got a very good collection of those things.
One
Thank
for
you.
sale.
Yeah, there's one down at our store for sale that Dad bought to resale. So we've got one down there that's been fully restored and converted to an electric start, so you don't have to sit there and kick start it.
It's pretty. It's yellow.
It's yellow. yeah.
1963.
Yeah, you can make it into a gold bug scooter
There you
There
go.
you go.
or paint it turquoise.
We have a turquoise one now.
Yeah, actually, we do have a blue. That was an original Cushman blue that we've got. So,
Anyone else?
anybody have anything else that want to say or? Yes.
Did you bring any of those 25-cent, $1 candlesticks with you?
Oh, we should have.
No, we sure didn't.
Have us back and we'll bring him.
No, come down to the store and we'll give you one.
Give me one or something with it.
I'll
We'll
give
give
you
you
one.
We're at 411 College, so if you don't know where that is, it's on the west side of the square, and it's the big black awning. So right, almost right
Without
in
our
the
name out there yet, because
Yeah.
they're building our sign yet. That'll be on the roof. Yeah, where the KFC building used to
Yeah.
be.
So
And we
it's-
found a lot of history too about that building that was really, because when we gutted that building, and when we gutted it, we found the original movie lights when it was the Pix Theater. And we've learned a lot of history about that building, which was really cool. So we kept it original, and the walls back to the original stucco stuff. And yeah, and Mary Haley and Mary used to work down there at the Pix Theater. So I've talked to her about it. And Dad used to go down there for movies and stuff because Grandpa was busy with the VIP and everything, VFW back then. And he had a crush on Mary Haley because she worked at the concession stand, and Dad actually went in there and would flirt with her every time. So. It was fun hearing the stories. So, and Mary remembered that too. Mary remembered Dad going in there, everything. So, does anybody have anything else? Well, just come for Christmas. We're gonna have a big deal for Christmas and everything. So.
Thanks for
Shop
having us.
downtown and shop local, everyone.
That's right.
Try to keep it in
That's right.
Alva, please. We appreciate it.
Thank you.